This is the last breath of Eroistic-ke. I'm falling down. I am depressed. This will be 10 minutes. I really am depressed. I can't think of anything else to continue. I can't really I give anyone 10 minutes to just comments and suggest me, but basically I'm in very deep slump like right now. I'm depressed for like months now that I haven't it's not like I don't want to upload. I'm trying to think of anything to upload, but I'm not in really that state of mind where in the past where I like to watch anime. I love where all I can think of is anime. I am now like Sato in NHK, but now I can't think of anything else. I'm sorry if there is any disturbance or anything distracting, because I can't pause the stream and talk again. So there will be a lot of the pauses. There will be a lot of the unprofessional empty air spaces, but basically I can't really doing anything that creative. I can't think of anything that happened. Like my mind is now empty. My mind's now in the fog, and I am starting to forget about my past self, of what I am doing in the past, of what I am in the past, and what I should be. I'm starting to forget. It's like I have the mind problem of forgetting things. So like it's not the problem if I forget the unnecessary thing, but I'm starting to forget what anime I watched in the past, what person I am in the past. I'm starting to forget it, and my mind is now empty. So I don't know if I can doing any creative contents anymore. So I consider to close the channels of Eroistic-ke as my personality change. But let me think, because the stream cannot pause. I am not like in the past self now, so I cannot think of anything creative to do in the Eroistic-ke. I can't think of anything to do, and I am in the slum. So but as you can't close the Eroistic-ke, as you can't I can't unable to made up my mind to close Eroistic-ke, because well it's my where I express myself, the only way I could express myself now. If I close Eroistic-ke, I don't know if I will forget everything and really going ham with my mind. So I can not really close the Eroistic-ke because it will hurt my mind. So, and there's many things happening, so I consider I will not changing anything and let this state of my mind passes. Let this state of my mind passing, and you see if I made decisions to close these channels in the future or not, when my head is now clear, when my psychology and this training sheets that happened in my life, that I was forced to be in the people that if I be in among people in the room for like even one day, if I'm in depressed state, I will be in a lot of depressions and need to recover for a long time. So I really can't go outside, but I was forced to because of the laws and stuff. And so I have that happening too in my life. So I don't know what so this kind of time I can't really do anything creative. I just need to rest my mind because I'm in very depressing states now. It's not like I want to spread any negativity on these channels, but I just want to explain why I don't upload. So now on to the topics of like since I cannot think it, I am unable to think of anything creative, and so I will farm on the season. Forgive me for that. When I started this channel, I wanted this channel to be a very creative space where I do everything I wanted to do, like Jules Lai here's channels, like many anime channels, that be a creative space where I doing something like on YouTube, but as myself I'm not that creative person. As myself in the first place I'm not that in the first place I'm not that person that doing creative stuff, that I can't think of anything or being funny in the first place. So I don't know if I can in these channels if I can start doing anything creative in the first place. And when I am on this slump, I don't know what to do. So I really want to be creative with my channels, but I am unable to do it. So I wanted to make a lot of videos, so forgive me for I will farm and review and analysis on others people creative work. So because I'm unable to make my own creative work, and that's about it. I don't want to make my channels about I wanted to create my own creative work on this channel. What I mean by creative work, like editing AMV or doing something about anime, drawing, anything else that is creative, editing the video in a creative way, like Hexkeys, like these kind of YouTube channels. I talk like entertaining people, but for now that I'm unable to do it, because I have my psychological problems and I need to rest my mind. This might just be an excuse to people, but and it's hard to gauge the psychological states on people's mind. But I told you the truth that I am on real. I really cannot think of anything right now. Think of when you are depressed in your life, or think of when like you kind of trip over, like picture the kids running around and trip over the legs, and it's hurt for a while, and that's where I am at. I'm tripped over and I need some kind of rest on my mind. I really want to upload consistently. I really want to entertain people too, because many people in the community has been helping me for so much, so I want to do it too. But so that's it. I really wanted to upload consistently, but my mind doesn't give me that chance. I'm just a coward that cannot make my mind to close the channels. I will decide again by the end of the year. For now, I just kept farming on seasonal review, and I really have fun in this channel to summarize. Sorry for if I have pauses in this live stream. So I read per like, if I have something to say for like 5 or so minutes, it may just be silence. Wait for the comments. Wait for anything in the comments sections, so I could answer everything if people suggest me or anything else. I will just wait for if someone has anything to suggest on. I now opening the comment sections now. So in 16 minutes on to the live stream, I will close the live stream. So suggestions. Suggestions on this. Suggestions. You could still suggest what I should do with my channels on the comment sections if this live stream ends. But you could still stream on the you could still comment on the live stream while said it. But to say I will choose one, I have said this before, but I will choose one anime for. I may drop an anime, I don't know. But I will choose one anime from the season's summer, which is probably Call of the Night, and I will choose another anime of the season's fall to reflect for like period of time until the end of the year, and it will slowly reflect those anime um for for a period of time which is 3 months probably until the end of the year, and we'll decide later. And another thing, I just think of it like my personality have changed from being one of the person that I'm trying actively to find and analyze anime. I'm now being in the first place, I'm not that person who analyze anime, but when the time started to take off, I kind of just going into, because I'm so lonely. I don't know where people share their where people talk, where people, how people not lonely imagining things. So my personality is not that. In neurotype, I am in impressionist type when I did the quiz, but when it's come to reality, I'm not that person who analyze the anime. But when I see a lot of people who analyze, a lot of people who because I'm so lonely, I'm starting to find people who discuss the thing I also like, which is anime. And so this is where my community comes in, because I'm so lonely. And so, but when the time passes, it's so, it's too much for me to handle. I need to doing, I need to stretch myself too much to talking about the anime, because it's not my strong suit in the first place, and I feel overwhelmed by it, and I just wanted to, do the creative work now. But I'm still okay with talking about the anime, because but when I talking about the anime, I do really feel overwhelmed by it, but still I still have fun in talking about anime, and still I still don't want to change anything, because when I change things, most of the time, this is actually the first time in my life that I will not change anything, because I change too much. Like, I'm being so uncomfortable with my life that that I am not in the one place at a time, because the situation forces me since I was the kids so many times that I am comfortable being uncomfortable, so that I am not the person that has the strong base, the doing something for a long period of time. Eroistic-ke is one of the things that I did for a long time, that I'm surprised myself that how did I go into this for such a long time, because I have short span of attention, and most of the time when I do things, it's just fail, because it just failed because I am I don't know, the situation changed, I lost interest, And so I don't know why people could do things when they lost interest in something. Maybe they're just doing it without caring about the emotion. They're just doing it. So I don't know. But this is the first time that I have experienced that when the pitch comes to shave, I need to choose between abandon something and create a new thing. Eroistic-ke was one of the first, was probably in my recent family. Maybe not, I don't know. But there's something that I haven't changed. But maybe drawing she's. But Eroistic-ke was one of the first thing that I've come to decisions that I will do this. I was still doing this, and I was still doing this. No matter the result is, I will doing Eroistic-ke, still doing Eroistic-ke, still going forward with Eroistic-ke. And so it's the first thing my first experience in a while, or the first experience in my life for me to just decided to do something for this long, and I don't want to be, and most people around me has been really has been changing, has been not the same, has never been changed for a lot, not so being consistent with their actions. So I have a lot of the effect from those things that affect me, and so I ended up cannot being consistent with my life because of those things. So Eroistic-ke is probably the first step that I continue to do it. But really, talking about the anime isn't that challenging. It's just fun. But it stressed me too much because when talking about the anime, you don't really do anything creative. You're stuck in the box talking about the anime. So I don't know what to expect from the talking about the anime, because I have my creative work to do. And so if anyone suggests anything to me, wanted to suggest how I do a thing, or any ideas for my video to do about the anime, you can in the comment sections. So in the live streams.